So, let me tell you a quick story time about my ex. And he watches my social media. So, hi, boo boo. I still love you regardless. Okay. On agape, not romance. People need to learn the difference. So let me tell you, this man, I can talk about all the positive points, but that's not the juice or the tea that you would like to know. Let me tell you how this fool tricked me into being his getaway driver on a petty theft crime. So it's back to school season, and he offers me a ride to go pick up the things that I need for my son. My son's 6, going to 1st grade. This fool's so dusty. He's so fucking dusty. I'm sorry. I have loved a dusty. I did. I poured my heart into a dusty before. It has happened a few times. Oh well. Call me stupid. Oh well. Do better than me anyway, bitches. Listen. I'm the type of person that I don't feel the need to steal. I don't like to steal. I don't steal. I refrain from stealing. I avoid stealing. Even if the opportunity persists, I don't steal. And, I'm about to be 40. And here I am frolicking in Walmart with my ex that I have no business frolicking with, because why am I kicking it with my ex? Why do I keep trying to have human connection with, someone from my past? It just is what it is. Okay, it's just actual and factual. So this cornball, so effing dusty. We're in Walmart. I can't check out because I go in with just my phone for tap. And people know me. If you know me in my real world, you know that I don't like to carry cash on me. If I don't have it in my phone, I don't have nothing. I don't like to carry cards. And I don't, I utilize my digital platforms for most of my payment. If that's dumb or is it nerdy, I don't know, to give a fuck. But here is what happened. My cart was full of stuff for back to school. I have the money. I worked hard for the little money I had to get my child back to school stuff. I don't have child support. And my ex definitely didn't have any money. So him not having no money is not why we hanging out. But I forgot my payment forms. I had $20 cash on me. I'm in there trying to figure out how to pay this stuff, and he goes out with my basket to the car while I'm still at the kiosk trying to figure out how to pay it, because I'm just, I'm not a perfect citizen, but I'm a good citizen. I ain't had no intentions on stealing nothing, and this was a lot of stuff. And I don't play with Walmart when it comes to the stealing. If you a thief out there, if you know, you know. Like, fuck Walmart. Nobody finna steal from Walmart. Ain't got time for that. They build up a case on you. Anyway, this guy tries to rush me out to Walmart, and I'm like, no, wait, I have to figure out this payment, because I'm just on my angel. I'm on my godly. I'm like, no, I gotta figure this out. I got the money. I can pay for it. And then he tries to force me to go out the door to steal, and I'm like, no, I have the money. We don't have to steal anything, and I'm with you. So if you steal, that makes me look like I'm stealing. It's weed that it looks like when it's not me. So, following his lead, he rushes me out the store. So now here we are. I'm over here feeling weird because, oh my God, you just rushed me out this place, and I've been talking to all these people, and you set me up to steal when I don't have to do that. So we argued about it a little bit. He's like, girl, I ain't gonna do it again. Right after we leave that store, Walmart, we go over to a liquor store. And it's hard to have respect for a man when they do some stupid shit. This buffoon, this buffuckery, we're in a liquor store, me, him, and my small child. Line is long, and I'm noticing, I'm like, we're in a liquor store. Let me get my kid about the liquor store. What the hell he doing? He the only child in there trying to reach for stuff, and it's all liquor. So I'm like, we'll go wait in the car. He gives me the key. We come out. As I'm getting into the car, he rushes out talking about some, hurry up and start the car. I didn't pay for this. Hurry up and start. Like, low-key loud and ghetto and just belligerent. And I look at him, and I'm looking at the car. I throw him his keys. I was like, this your car. I'm like, what? Again? Like, we literally just had to talk about this. So this man, I guess he thought I was going to pay for his alcohol and stuff. And it just went really unsaid. I don't pay for no man's vices. I don't pay for my mother's vices. I barely pay for my vices. So, so he did that 2 times in 1 hour. And I cussed him the freak out. I said, you know, you out here making me look like I'm some type of criminal with this petty theft. You got me out here with you while you want to steer off and steal alcohol and stuff from Walmart. I got money. I got a little money. I'm not rich. Rich spirit. But I'm not financially rich. But the things that I want, I work for and I get. Okay, I have this mindset to where if I want it, I'm going to get it. Even if it takes time. Even if it takes more time than what some people might be doing. You know, things come to everything comes to people in their own time. I'm patient. I've had to learn that virtue of patience. And, you know, at the end of the day, I don't steal. Because there's nothing out there that I want that I do not believe I can get. If I want that, if I put my mind to it, I can get that if I want it. Regardless of who's involved with me wanting it or getting it, I can get it if I put my mind to it. That is my mindset. However, me kicking it with this Dusty got me looking dusty and crusty. And he's over here ruining me. He don't even live where I live. And where I live, y'all, is a small town. It's not a lot of black people like me. I'll say like me because I'm tall and quote unquote different looking. I'll say light skin because I guess that's not like a typical black look. But I'm still black. The fuck? People keep trying to count. That's a different video. But yeah, he did that. And I did not see him since then. And now he's trying to come back around and circle the block. And I'm like, sir, I don't sit with men who force me into thievery. I don't ever want to be with another man that can't pay for something when we are out and about. Your desires and mine. Now, see, mine, I didn't even put my responsibility on him. I was telling him in Walmart, I'll come back. You can void this transaction. You can suspend this, and I'll come back with my money to pay for what I want. But this motherfucker made me steal. So now I don't even know if Walmart people looking for me. I didn't do shit. But if it ever comes back around, it's going to look like I'm the one that did the shit. So, and I don't like that. I do not like when a man or a person in general can do some dirt with you and not let you know because it feel like a setup. And they don't even give you an option of being like, nah, I'm cool on that. I don't have to do that. Like, that was so below me. And I just hope that if any young girl come across this girl, don't let that nigga get you caught up. Don't let that boy, that man, that nigga, which in my terms means a person with a penis. Don't let that nigga get you caught up doing stuff that you wouldn't normally do if you was by yourself. Don't do it. Have y'all seen For My Man? I am not one of them. I am not a For My Man type of bitch. So I ain't doing all that. And he wasn't even my man. But it happened. It really happened. I ended up cussing him out. I ended up dismissing him because I'm like, I don't want you around me, because if you'll force me to steal, if you'll steal with me and you won't provide the money to get what I need, that's dusty ass behavior. Why would I want to be with a man that's out here stealing? And I'm not, that's not a match for me. And I told him, like, you in your 30s. That is so low vibrational. That is so dusty. What is beyond dust? That is ashy than a motherfucker. Like, are you kidding me? I don't have to do that. We could have went back to the house and got my little cheddar change and I'd have spent my money happily. Because one thing about me, water is currency. Water comes to go. Money comes to go. Use it while you have it. You know, if you don't have enough, go make some fucking more. Go make some fucking more. I'm not a dusty bitch. I'm not one of these women out here scared to get my guap up by myself. I don't have to use no man for no money, but at the same time, I'm not fucking with no broke dusty nigga, because this is what happens. When you sit around and mess with a man who can't give you nothing, can't provide nothing. You couldn't provide $140 at Walmart for some school supplies, then get the fuck out my way and let me use my own money. Respectfully, because who the fuck got time to go to jail behind a man doing some dusty stuff like that when you have children to take care of and you have a nice life? These men, I'm telling you, they will pull you to the level that they're on. If they're low, they'll pull you low. If they are high, baby, they have the power, like good men, to raise you up high and bring you up and out of whatever despair or distraughtness or whatever dysfunction. Men have power to do that. But see, it's just, please be wiser than me. Mess with men who know their power. Men who know that they can pull you up as a woman. Because that's so dusty. And laying with a dusty will make you dusty too. And I'm so glad that I dismissed him after that day, because He's trying to come around again, and he probably wonder why he blocked. You're blocked, bruh, because you try to bring me down every time you come around. You try to bring me down. You try to take me down and bring me down, and I'm not letting no motherfucking body bring me down. Not the devil, not you. And today's the day of the rapture. Only person that can bring